Greenland is the world's largest island. Its eastern coastline stretches as far as 3,000 kilometers with just 5,000 inhabitants. Communities are very isolated and not as developed as the ones along Greenland's western and southern coastline. In eastern Greenland, crimes such as incest and domestic violence also occur much more frequently than in the rest of the country. Since 2008, the Danish Zonta Club in Sonderborg organizes annual summer schools to support and empower vulnerable women in eastern Greenland. Primarily living in Tasiilaq, East Greenland's main city and home to 2,000 citizens. The summer schools are now well established with local capacity and ownership. By now, the Social Welfare Department of the municipality of Tasiilaq takes care of planning and execution in cooperation with Zonta Sonderborg. It is also able to provide for local instructors who speak the local language, Greenlandic. It is the first time that a Zonta club in Denmark has implemented such a long-term project. So far, approximately 160 women have completed the summer school. Quite a few of the participating women have grown up in foster care due to issues such as incest, domestic violence, and parents' alcohol abuse during their childhood. Despite of these experiences, their children often face the similar problems. Talking about the issues is neither common nor easy. The summer schools offer women a platform for breaking the taboo by sharing their problematic experiences for the very first time in their lives.
My 4 children are placed in foster care, but I would like to be able to bring them home. I would like to learn how to take better care of my children and how to make them feel loved. I participated in the Zonta Summer School last year, but I have made progress in my life since then. Sometimes I still cannot control drinking, but I have become less dependent on alcohol. I have learned to differentiate between sex and love, but still find it hard to talk to my husband about my feelings. I miss daily cares. I do not want to pass on the bad experiences from my childhood to my own children. I have 7 children. Child number 8 died during the pregnancy. I had 6 miscarriages. I need to take care of my children's clothes, schooling, etc. And I want to teach my children to take responsibility. And I have to think about myself and not live by my husband's needs. I have 3 children who are all placed in foster care. My oldest son came to visit me yesterday. He and his stepfather have difficulties in being together. I received a lot of love from my mother, but she died at a young age. My siblings drink a lot too. My husband and I are determined to go through treatment for alcohol abuse together.
A ban on alcohol has been introduced in East Greenland. However, issues related to alcohol abuse and gambling addiction still cause huge problems.
One of our biggest challenges is not being able to solve the huge problems arising from alcohol abuse. We do not even have an abuse consultant here. Opportunities for alcohol abuse treatment are only available in the capital Nuuk, 800 kilometers away. Especially after the weekends, where drinking problems are particularly prevalent, we have many cases of having to place children in temporary foster care.
Because of their isolation from the rest of the country, Greenland's East Coast communities are not as developed as the ones of its West Coast. Crimes such as incest, suicide, and domestic violence more frequently occur in East Coast communities. For example, we have to deal with more than 450 emergencies because of domestic violence on an annual basis. This number is much higher than the one for the capital, Nuuk, which has 6 times the number of inhabitants. To give young mothers a real chance to participate in the summer schools too, Zonta is paying for childcare. Zonta also provides for all meals, appreciating that sufficient and healthy food is an issue for many of the participating women. The summer schools focus on women's rights in general and ways of breaking patterns related to social inheritance in particular. The schools are especially focused on empowering the participating women with higher self-esteem and practical tools to help them reflect on and articulate how they can improve their lives. The teaching methods at the summer schools comprise lectures, working in groups, role-playing, relaxation exercises, and practical activities such as cooking a varied diet based on the use of local food.
It is touching to feel the appreciation and gratitude expressed by the participating women. I'm really shy. During this week, I started opening up and sharing my life experiences with others for the first time. Such a week helps me to build higher self-esteem and self-confidence. It has been hard but rewarding. Initially, I was really shy. When I heard that my son cried because of my absence during the first day of the school, I considered bringing my participation to an end. I'm glad that I did not. The school helped me a lot in understanding and putting words to my bad experiences in life. I'm very grateful for this week. During the 5 days of this summer school, the participating women have made a lot of progress. They have become more aware of their own values and paved the way to self-development. When sharing their experiences, they have laughed and cried. They realized that they are not alone with their problems. They have others with similar problems to talk to and trust. Miracles do not happen in 5 days, but the summer school starts a valuable process. Saying goodbye to Greenland is never easy. However, the statement from the director of the Welfare Department of the municipality of Tasiilaq shows the value of continuing the summer school.
The summer school addresses and offers solutions to key issues in our community. I have observed how the results achieved through the summer school spread like ripple effects in the water. I believe that is the most valuable impact of the summer school.
أنا sabi nun qissiltun boriartornata aqutisyorneqarnerani